One of the main reasons you may not be improving the way you want is because you're not succeeding enough in your practice sessions. For example, let's say you play a phrase 10 times and you only get it right once, and then move on. You've basically taught yourself to play at a 90% failure rate, which is making you worse instead of better. What we need to do instead is focus on ending our practice with more successful or positive repetitions than unsuccessful ones. And there's some recent research in science out there that shows that a really good starting point is to have about a 70% success rate with our repetitions for optimal learning. Let's say, for example, I make one mistake. Then we need to follow that up with 2 to 3 successful corrections for significant improvement. If I have 2 mistakes, maybe it could be 3 to 4. Then as we get better, we increase our success rate to as close to 100% as possible. One thing that is important to keep in mind is that a successful repetition and in practice should be defined in terms of correction and improvement rather than perfection, right? Again, so if you're learning something brand new, obviously it's not going to be perfect the first time you work on it, but it will get better, and that should be your main goal. So, for example, let's say if you're hitting a nail with a hammer. You do that, you accidentally whack your thumb. The first thing most people do, hopefully, is to stop hammering. Then you aim at the nail again to make sure you don't whack your thumb. You start hammering slowly to make sure your aim is correct. And then, if it's better, you start, hammering a little bit faster, a little harder to get the nail in where it needs to go, right? In music, it's the same idea, right? Let's say we miss a note, play the wrong note. One strategy we can use is to stop immediately, aim again, right, to work on our intended goal, and then increase our speed if we are successful, or increase our dynamics, whatever we're trying to do, right? And then if we make another mistake, we can slow down potentially, try to fix it, and try it again, all right? For more tips like this, make sure to visit my website. I have a free practice guide for you on 10 critical mistakes to avoid when practicing. You can download that right on my website, there102music.com. It's right at the front page, it says download free guide, all right? So go ahead and grab that, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, bye-bye.